He's one of the richest men in the world, but he hasn't always had an easy relationship with India. Tesla, for instance, is not in India yet, and India happens to be one of the biggest automotive markets in the world. Well, Elon Musk has tweeted that he's looking forward to meeting with Prime Minister Modi. We hear it's going to be happening anytime in the next few days towards the end of April, and there's a huge amount hanging on what this meeting could be about. Take a look at this report.
India saw the signs early on, back in 2015, prioritizing renewable and alternative energy sources.
I am a fan of Modi, so I have to say that.
Led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, India has attracted Tesla with its potential for sustainable energy. As India gears up for the general elections, Elon Musk is preparing to visit the country to meet Prime Minister Modi. Now, Elon Musk himself has confirmed that he will be meeting Prime Minister Modi. Sources familiar with the matter suggest that Tesla's CEO could visit India as early as this month.
Well, I'm actually incredibly excited about the future of India. I think India has more promise than any large country in the world. Well, I think there's a tremendous amount of potential for all three pillars of the sustainable energy future. The three pillars being sustainable energy generation through solar and wind primarily. And obviously India is great for solar.
It's anticipated that Musk will announce plans to invest and establish a new factory in India. India has already slashed import taxes on some electric vehicle models from 100% to 15%, provided the manufacturer invests at least $500 million and sets up a factory. Tesla's potential entry coincides with decreasing demand for EVs in its primary US and Chinese markets, and increasing competition from Chinese automakers. Setting up a manufacturing plant in India would necessitate an investment of about $2 billion. Tesla has already initiated production of right-hand drive cars at its German plant for export. India's business-friendly environment attracts global investors, fostering factory setups and job creation. Bureau Report, India Today.
Well, the biggest buzz over the Modi-Musk Milan and his arrival in India, Elon Musk's arrival in India, is the possibility that there will be clarity over Elon Musk's long-anticipated plans to build an electric vehicle manufacturing hub here in India. Tesla, remember, hasn't had a footprint in India just yet. The fact is, India is on the threshold of becoming a global hub for electric vehicles, something it has been late to the game about because China has become a huge hub. Thankfully for India, the world does not like Chinese electric vehicles very much, even though they are large in number, because they are cheap but very, very substandard. It's a huge opportunity for India. Could Elon Musk be the big catalyst for it?
All set to visit India this month, Tesla chief Elon Musk could announce investment plans to manufacture EVs in the country. If it happens, it will be a shot in the arm for India's efforts to become a key EV hub. India's rapidly growing EV market is projected to account for over 40% of the total automotive market and generate over $100 billion in revenue by 2030. India announced a new EV policy last month that will reduce import duties on some models from 100% to 15%, provided a company spends at least $500 million and establishes a facility.
I never say no to Elon Musk. I tell him that you are welcome in India, but if you want to manufacture in China and only you want to sell in India, then you will not get the concessions. If you come to India, you start manufacturing here, sell the car, you are welcome, we are waiting for you.
Reports suggest Musk is also evaluating the possibility of setting up a joint venture with Reliance Industries. The latest developments come days after US Secretary of Treasury Janet Yellen concluded a 4-day-long visit to China, warning Beijing to scale back its EV production to avoid flooding the market.
And when the global market is flooded by artificially cheap Chinese products, the viability of American and other foreign firms is put into question. And we've seen this story before. Over a decade ago, massive PRC government support led to below-cost Chinese steel that flooded the global market and decimated industries across the world and in the United States. I've made clear that President Biden and I will not accept that reality again.
Once Tesla officials enter India, it will not just create job opportunities, but will also lead to reduced prices, making Tesla EVs more affordable for the Indian consumers. Will we now finally see Teslas on Indian roads? Bureau Report, India Today.
Well, for most auto enthusiasts, and I'm not even beginning with the economic experts, is the Tesla tryst. Tesla is one big car brand that simply hasn't and conspicuously hasn't had a footprint here in India. Is Tesla about to make those tire tracks in Bharat finally? Watch this report by India Today's Ayush.
Elon Musk is set to touch down in India. That's right, the Tesla CEO has announced that he will meet Prime Minister Narendra Modi in India later this month. The tech billionaire is expected to announce his investment plans and a mega factory in India. Musk is likely to make an India investment of nearly $3 billion that could go up to $10 billion as the company grows in the world's third largest automotive market. Tesla, the world's largest EV manufacturer, has been trying to get access to the Indian market for several months, as the company has reported an awful quarter of sales owing to supply chain issues and slowing EV demand in China and the US. For months, Tesla has lobbied with the Indian government to lower the import taxes on electric vehicles in order to facilitate its entry into India. Back in 2019, for the first time, Tesla asked the Indian government to lower import duties. Historically, India imposed steep import duties on electric vehicles, reaching up to 100% for luxury cars like Tesla. This made Tesla cars extremely expensive for Indian consumers. Elon Musk has been vocal about his plans for a manufacturing plant in India, but with one stringent condition: only if import duties are lowered. He has argued that this sort of concession would help establish the brand and build demand before they could scale up on local manufacturing. But the plot took an interesting turn last month when the Indian government introduced a new EV policy that lowers the import taxes to as low as 15% on some models, given that a manufacturer invests at least $500 million and also sets up its factory in the country. Reports indicate that Tesla officials will be visiting India this month and are considering the states of Maharashtra, Gujarat and Tamil Nadu to set up their manufacturing unit. This facility requires an investment of nearly $2 billion. Reports also suggest that Tesla may be scouting for a local partner to set up its operations in India. It's no secret that Tesla has recently begun production of right-hand drive cars at its German plant for export to India later this year. Hinting towards the entry of Tesla in India, Musk recently tweeted, "India should have electric cars like every other country has electric cars. It's a natural progression to provide Tesla electric vehicles in India." The explosive growth story of India's tech and auto sectors makes it one of the most attractive and lucrative markets for EV manufacturers. But does that mean Teslas are about to take off on Indian roads? Will Elon finally set up a factory in India? What does this mean for existing players like Tata, MG and Mahindra? Well, we can only hope that we have definitive answers to all these questions come April 22nd. Bureau Report, India Today.
As two people with very, very strong personalities. The question obviously arises, what kind of body language do Elon Musk and Narendra Modi actually enjoy? Well, when they meet on April the 22nd in Delhi, it won't be their first meeting. The last time Modi and Musk met was in June last year. And at that time, there was pretty good body language. Take a look at the Modi-Musk bonhomie and whether it will be repeated this time as well.
I am a fan of Modi, so...
Billionaire, visionary, world's richest man, and latest addition to Prime Minister Narendra Modi's large fan list. Tesla chief and Twitter owner Elon Musk confessed that he's a big fan of Prime Minister Narendra Modi after he met him in New York.
I am a fan of Modi, so, so I have to say that.
Musk richly lauded Modi's transformation of India.
I can say he really wants to do the right thing for India. He wants to be open. He wants to be supportive of new companies, and obviously, but at the same time, make sure it accrues to India's advantage.
Endorsing Prime Minister's vision for India, Musk, who has been scouting for location of Tesla's next factory, hinted at his next possible foray into India.
Obviously, India is great for solar, and the amount of land area you actually need to generate enough electricity to power India is very small. I believe it'd be probably 1 or 2% of the land area of India. So it's very doable. And then you need to pair that with stationary battery packs because the sun doesn't shine at night. And then you need electric vehicles, and then you have a sustainable energy future.
When I spoke to Elon Musk soon after his meeting with Prime Minister Modi, he's confirmed on record that Tesla will be investing, he himself will be coming to India next year, and that Tesla is looking to collaborate around SpaceX and invest in manufacturing in India. Now, the specific nature of the investment not explained at the moment, but just the fact that Elon Musk has himself confirmed that Tesla will be investing in India after meeting Prime Minister Narendra Modi would count as one of the big wins.
Modi appreciated Musk's efforts at making cutting-edge technology accessible and affordable for the masses.
Your reaction to Jack Dorsey's statement, Elon?
Speaking exclusively to India Today, Musk trained guns on ex-Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey, who had claimed gag order by Modi government.
India is a country that had many requests of us around the farmers' protest, around particular journalists that were critical of the government, and it manifested in ways such as we will shut Twitter down in India, which is a very large market for us. We will raid the homes of your employees, which they did. We will shut down your offices if you don't follow suit. And this is India.
One cannot just apply, America to Earth, because Earth is not. They have different rules and regulations and different forms of government. So, but we'll do the best to provide the freest speech that is possible under the law.
After the much-awaited Modi-Musk meet, all eyes will be on Musk's business venture in India. With Geeta Mohan and Rahul Kawal in New York, Bureau Report, India Today.
Not surprisingly, Elon Musk happens to figure on virtually every list of the world's most influential people, from his start in South Africa to becoming a tech mogul behind some of the world's most influential, visible companies, including Tesla, Neuralink, SpaceX, and many, many more. The rise of Elon Musk is one of the biggest stories of our time, without a doubt. Take a look.
He is a billionaire. He is one of the world's richest men who sells clean energy, green cars, and travels to space. His endeavors are futuristic and driven by science. A Stanford PhD dropout, Elon Musk has been an entrepreneur from the very beginning.
His first startup was co-founded with his brother Kimball Musk. The brothers parted ways after their software company Zip2 was acquired by Compaq for $307 million in 1999. While the elder of the Musk brothers stuck to computers and softwares, Kimball Musk today is an entrepreneur focused on trying to change America's food culture.
Mostly just little history.
They come from a different lineage. Their maternal grandfather, Joshua Haldeman, was an adventurous American-born Canadian who took his family on a record-breaking journey in a single-engine Belanca aeroplane from Africa to Australia. Elon Musk's father, Elon Musk, is a South African electromechanical engineer, pilot, sailor, consultant and property developer who was once a half-owner of a Zambian emerald mine near Lake Tanganyika. Elon Musk's parents divorced when he was 10. His mother, May, has 2 Masters of Science degrees. Practiced as a dietitian and worked on the side as a model to pay bills as a single mother. His first cousins, Lyndon and Peter Rive, are the founders of solar energy service company Solar City. But Elon Musk is the most famous of the clan. Thanks to his mad scientist way and the Beatles buzz surrounding the company, he's dreamed up from PayPal to electric car maker Tesla Motors to aerospace manufacturer SpaceX. In December 2021, he declared on Twitter that he wanted to quit. A month later, he started to buy shares of Twitter almost on daily batches. He's a voracious speaker, and in one of his talks in May 2021, he revealed having Asperger's syndrome. Elon Musk married twice and fathered 7 children, 5 from his first wife and 2 from his last partner.
All the buzz on Elon Musk and that Modi meeting will be right here on India Today in the build-up. Thanks for watching. The news continues right here on India Today.